Hi, it's Grace Pike. I'm back with 5Features, and today I'm coming to you to talk about this year's Fill the Bus. Everything is a little bit different this year due to COVID-19, and the Fill the Bus has gone 100% virtual. So make sure to head over to 5newsonline.com and click Fill the Bus that's at the top of your screen to see how you can donate and get involved. Thanks for watching.
And today we're talking about Fill the Bus and how it looks different in the community this year. You know, in years past, we've been able to have buses out in front of the Walmart supercenters. We've had volunteers and really able to engage the community on a personal level and get them to buy the supplies that we need. Obviously, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, things look different, and that means that we've gone 100% virtual.
We have several different ways to donate. You can text the word school bus to 41444, or you can go right here to 5newsonline.com to take a look at all the different opportunities that you can give in your area. We hope this year we're not impacted. Obviously, when you don't have people walking through the doors and being reminded by our volunteers and being able to receive a little handout from each of the schools, that's a worry for us, because in the past it's an impulse purchase. People come in, they see all the banners, the signage, they see the warm, friendly faces in the doorways greeting them and talking to them about the school year. Do you have children? Have you had children in the school system? It's a real big reminder to go in there and shop. Well, now we're just having to rely on Facebook, Instagram, all the different types of social media. We're having to rely on you guys to get the word out. And so we're just hoping that people will pass that message on, that Fill the Bus is still continuing, and we have a greater need more than ever, especially now during COVID-19.
So ways that you can get involved this year with Fill the Bus is, share the word, spread it with your friends, let them know that this is still happening even though you do not see the big yellow bus out in front of the Walmarts. Let your friends know, your family know, your co-workers know that it's time to help out with those school supplies. And on Facebook, you can share the post to all your friends on Facebook, and then they can share it, and it will get the word around that Fill the Bus is here.
And so a lot of times we get phone calls from parents of children who need school supplies now, that they don't want to wait until the end to fill the bus. They need a backpack full of supplies. And we always say the best way is to reach out to your districts. Each district is partnering with us in Fill the Bus, and they have for over 10 years. So they know that as soon as this event ends, they collect all the supplies, and each district has their own way of distributing those supplies out to their families. And so if you contact your district, your school counselors, they will know the best way to get you the supplies that you need.
My name is Ryan Blake. I'm the president of the Honda Dealers Association Northwest Arkansas and River Valley. We've been involved with this for about a better part of 3 years now. We got involved. We saw a need in the community to help out where there was a void. It's a great program. It really does a lot for the community, for the kids and boys and girls going back to school. So yeah, this year Honda is getting involved. We're doing a check for $10,000 to the Fill the Bus program. You know, we all have jobs. We go to work, we sell and service cars, but we go home, we're parents of kids who are in school. So it hits home for all of us, especially in these times that they are in now, that we need to give back more than ever. You know, there are people in need, and we want to be able to help fill that void.
Fill the Bus this year is going virtual. You will not see any volunteers out at the Walmart stores. You will not see a big yellow bus parked out there. You won't see all those friendly smiling faces in the doorways. Walmart corporate wanted us to go to a virtual campaign due to COVID and social responsibility right now, just trying to keep everybody safe. So we've gone online and we're still doing all the great work. It's just through the internet.
School supplies, they go to the schools to help out with students that are in need or students that maybe not able to afford their school supplies. I work with children that are experiencing homelessness and their families, and many times, they're experiencing homelessness, so they're not always able to afford school supplies. For many families right now, COVID-19 going on, I've had a lot of calls from families that maybe aren't experiencing homelessness, but they've been hit hard. They've lost employment, and they have lost their housing, or they're facing eviction. And so if you've got a choice between school supplies and paying your rent, obviously, rent's gonna come first. And so this is really a time of need for these families to help out. Children wanna go to school with the same stuff as everybody else does. So if a child is left without school supplies and they go to school and their friends have school supplies, that can make them feel isolated. And we don't want that to happen. We want them to feel a part of the school. We want them to have all the necessary tools to help them with their education.
If someone has a child in need and they really need some school supplies, the best way is to go to your particular school and talk to your principal, talk to your teacher, talk to a guidance counselor, and tell them your need. Because with United Way of Fort Smith Area's Fill the Bus, all the supplies go to the individual schools, as well as monetary donations. We'll be giving those out to the school districts, and they'll be able to purchase these supplies that your child will need.
I think it's important for everyone to know that you know, because of the pandemic, everything looks different, but our students need us now more than ever. The community is hurting because of this pandemic, but our kids have to go back to school, and education is extremely important. And even though a lot of people are struggling, maybe financially, struggling to pay bills, you know, these types of things are important. We want students to go back to school with the tools they need to succeed, and any donation you can make, whether it's you know, a 99-cent pack of pens or a couple dollars for some glue sticks, everything makes a difference. And we're looking forward to another great event here in 2020.
Well, because of COVID-19, you know, we've got various ways that we're going to be learning now. And so, you know, in the classrooms, children maybe in the past have shared supplies, or, you know, someone brought extras and distributed to other students. And, you know, those are things that may not be able to happen with COVID-19 going on, because obviously we do not want to share all our possessions with others, given the, you know, the spread of germs. And so, you know, it's really going to be, I think it's going to be a higher need this year, because a lot more families are in need. And so children learn at home. Even though they're going to be learning at home, they still need school supplies. Children in the classrooms, they're going to need school supplies. So please, the need is out there, and it'd be great if you could contribute.
Many times I hear people say that I just don't have very much that I can give, and because it's such a small amount, it probably really doesn't matter. Well, think about this. If you have $1 in your wallet, or $1 worth of change, and you were to give that, that's $1, and that's given from the heart. What if 100,000 people listening to this did the same thing? We could meet every single need that our children and our teachers have just by $1. So what I would ask people to do is, hey, don't worry about what other folks are giving, and don't worry about if a gift is too small. Yeah, we love those big gifts too, but where it really matters is the power of collectivity of an entire group of people just giving just a little bit. So if everybody does that, we'll have all of our needs met.
If you would like to find out more information on Fill the Bus this year, go to 5newsonline.com.
Thanks for tuning in and learning how you can get involved in this year's Fill the Bus. And don't forget to go to 5newsonline.com and click the Fill the Bus tab to see how you can donate today. Thanks.